Hi boys and girls. Happy to be here again today. We're going to continue on with the back side of our sheet from the other day. We did 243. Today we're going to do 244. So you're going to need that. But first I'm going to tell you a story, and it is about tiny tumblers. And I want to tell you that in a land far, far away, there are many mountains. At the top of each mountain, in little tiny cozy places, were tiny tumblers. That's where they live. Does anybody know what tumbling means? It means rolling over and over and over again. Tiny tumblers tumble just for fun. Each mountain, at the top of each mountain, there's a different number. Here I'm going to put a 6. And on top, here's what happened. Each morning, after eating a very good breakfast, the tiny tumblers wash and brush their teeth, do their daily chores, then the tiny tumblers get to go out to play. I always say that someone in their house says, "Go out and play, have a good time." And there's 6 tiny tumblers. Some roll down this side and some roll down this side. And there can be no more than 6. So I'm going to put some little circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if there's 5 tiny tumblers that rolled down this side, how many more are going to roll down that side to get to the top? It's going to be 1. And then I'm going to put my 5 right here. And I'm going to put my 1 right here. Now, get your wiggle fingers ready. Show me 5 and show me 1. Wiggle the 5 and then wiggle the 1. Now, there's another mountain, top of the mountain. There's another 6 family. They get out of bed, they brush their teeth, wash their face, get dressed, eat their breakfast, do their chores, and then their family says, "Get outside, have a good time." Some tiny tumblers roll down this side, more roll down this side. I'm going to have 4 roll down this side. Show us 4 fingers. Wiggle. How many more you need on the other side? 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Now, when you make these tiny tumblers, they have to be neat and they have to touch. But the hard part is you have to go slow. They can't be too big and they can't be too small. 4 and 2. Here's one more. Oh, and that has 6. They wake up, they brush their teeth, wash their face, get dressed, do their chores, and then they say, "You go outside and have a really good time." And then they tumble down the mountains all the way to the bottom. I'm going to have 3 on this side. How many more do you need on the other to get to 6? Let's count. Put that 3 in your head. What comes after 3? 4, 5, 6. So how many rolled down the other side? 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to get the worksheet. You boys and girls get your worksheet. We're going to do some of this ourselves, or together. And it shows you on this side, there's 6. They wash their face, they brush their teeth, they do their jobs. And how many tiny tumblers are going to roll down this side? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And how many rolled all the way down here? They even told us. 2. Notice how my tiny tumblers are sitting on this line. Whoops, that wasn't a very straight line. Sitting on the line. That's what you need to do too. Here it is again. Tiny tumblers they wash their face when they get out of the bed, they brush their teeth, they do all their jobs, and their family says, "Go outside and run around." And they roll down the hill 3 are here, and 3 are here. That's a double. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Here's the next one, 6. They do their jobs, and then they go out to play. 2. And how many tiny tumblers roll down the hill here? 4. Oh, my tiny tumblers are getting a little big. Here's the last one. They wake up, they brush their hair, they brush their teeth, they do all their jobs, and then they have to go outside to play. And they roll down the hill. How many are going to roll here? 1. And how many are going to tumble all the way down here? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 tumble. Do you see why I needed to make them pretty small? Because 5 barely fit. Now, here's 5. 5 at the top of the mountain. This is the 5 row. The tiny tumblers wake up, they brush their teeth, they wash their face, they do their job, and then their family says, go outside and have a good time. 4 tumble down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 tumbles here. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Here it is. 5 at the top of this mountain. They do all their jobs. They go out, they tumble down the hill, they roll to the bottom. There's 3. And then over here is 2. Here's 5 tumbles down, 2 of them. And 3 over here. I want you to try this one all by yourself. Excellent. I'm going to do this next one before you. Then we're going to do this row by yourselves, and I'm going to show you this row. Now here's 7. This is a new mountain number at the top. The tiny tumblers, there's 7. They have to have 7. They wake up, they brush their teeth, they do all their jobs, and look at 6 are tumbling down here and 1 here. I'm going to make my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1. Now, I want you boys and girls to do this row all by yourself. And I want to skip down to this 10 row because I need to show you why it's important that your tiny tumblers are tiny. Here's 9 and 1. 9 plus 1, as you know from our other lessons, equals 10. Here's our 10 mountaintop. At the 10, they wake up, they brush their teeth, and then their family says, go outside, have a good time, and they tumble and tumble and tumble down the hill. How many do we need here? 8. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's barely fitting. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And how many down this side? 2. Do you see how I barely fit my 8 in there? They have to be small. They have to be touching. All right, so I want you to finish the rest of this sheet. And then also yesterday, you did page 245. And now you're gonna flip it over and you're gonna have 246 on the back. I can show you what the answer key looks like. Oh my goodness. Here's what I want you to do. The numbers here, start here, goes 1, and then all the way down to 10, and then here 11, all the way down to 20. There's 3 of them. You only have to write your numbers 2 times. Remember, boys and girls, you're going down this time, and then figure out the problem on the back, check for backwards numbers, and please fix them. Thank you. Have a great day.